Hey, how y'all doing? It's Anthony Baldwin here again, talking about why black girls matter. Um, Discussing the topic of black girls in education. Uh, I'm big on I've been debating am I gonna be like one of those guys who's gonna wear the same thing in all the videos of the YouTube series, or am I gonna do dress up and change? So I say I'm gonna cock the hat back. I don't like it though. I don't like it though. I don't like it though. If you can't tell, yeah, a little struggling. I'm struggling. Need to get a haircut. But talking about the problem, we're still talking about the problem of black girls in education, how they're pushed out, misunderstood and excluded in education, pushed out of classrooms, the rules that they made, how they're viewed, societal problems and societal stereotypes, such as being when the loud girl. They're always, black girls are labeled loud, ghetto, and every stuff like that. When in fact they're not. Even though their background may be from a neighborhood that was maybe be referred to as the ghetto, it's not. It's the same thing. It's like they passionate about what they're talking about. When somebody raise their voice, it's not always out of anger. I'm not saying that every time. It's not like from an anger point of view. It's sometimes it's passionate. I know me. I get even myself. I may not be as animated as some of my girl cousins and stuff like that. But I raise my voice because I feel like it's important. And people are like, "Are you losing an argument if you raise your voice?" That's not true. Sometimes you're passionate. Nobody's gonna respect somebody's I don't even care. Nah, I really need you to understand this. So that's a big thing with me. They pushed out of the classroom. They are. It's so many things that we can discuss and break down. We can chalk it up and talk to, but I really just want to be very specific and deliberate and broad with what I'm addressing, just because I don't want to feel like I'm rambling and nobody's like, it's another guy talking about it, but really ain't, doing anything about it. In my last video, I talked about the actions I am taking, the actions I am taking to do something about it. You can't eat no elephant in one bite. You have to take little small bites, and then they'll add up, and then you're doing damage. And then by the time you think about it, by the time I retire, I'm only 24. Give me about 30 more years. I plan on being ending as a principal. I had my head coaching experience with football, all that. And by the time I'm done with education, I should be down to the last leg or the tail of the elephant. And then I'm gonna still tackle another thing. So, but with the black girls being misunderstood, they don't. It's only I'm pretty sure 93.7% of all educators are white. 7.7% are black, and it's a smaller percentage of black being black male, being black female, or black woman. Sorry, that's one thing. I have a coworker who put me up on game about that, that female term. It gets a little, messy in the way people use it. She would kill me. She would kill me if she heard me. I was like, yeah, the black females. I'm kind of scared now. She popped up out of nowhere. But I talked about the black girls in the school building that being misunderstood. They don't really have nobody that looks like them that can really help them. They don't feel like they have anybody to turn to. And I'm not saying this in every situation that they hate white teachers. I know that some of my coworkers have better relationships with black girls than I do. It's not an all fixed thing. And one thing I want to get off my chest, the part of the problem